Pitt at 5-5 in the ACC, Georgia Tech at 5-6, and for Pitt, this would give them a chance at just their second quad one win of the season. The starters for Pitt remain the same: Xavier Johnson and Ithiel Horton, along with Toney, Champagny, and Coulibaly. And it's Justin Champagny to start the scoring 1 minute in. Something he had surgery on going into last year as a freshman. It came in aggravated coming off the Virginia game, and so with some rest this week, he's able to play as Wright scores for Tech. Champagny gave it up to find Abdul Karim Coulibaly, the sophomore from Mali. Jordan Usher into the paint for two. We're tied at 4 early on. Xavier Johnson, who doesn't shoot it all that well from deep, but a second chance opportunity with Coulibaly underneath. And the tip is there for Johnson.
One, Pittsburgh takes a lot more free throws, but two is the offensive glass. Pittsburgh, 13 offensive rebounds a game. A big reason why they scored. A nice drive there by Alvarado.
Kastner said we're trying to infuse confidence in him and pick him up. A guy who just leaves it out there on the floor for his team. Ithiel Horton from long range, and he's been shooting it well recently. The redshirt sophomore in the Delaware transfer. Led for more than 30 minutes on Friday, but with the way they're going right now, it's just 1 day rest, and then they're right back to work. Champagny with 2 more for Pitt coming out of the timeout. He's got an early 4.
And so we are in a year where that's, these schedules are so differential between teams. When it comes to NCAA tournament, and this is a much bigger, broader.
And the ESPN app. Au'Diese, though, just a 44% free throw shooter, misses both, and Moses Wright with the transition slam. And Pitt now has been scoreless for over 3 minutes, but Coulibaly with another offensive rebound. Xavier Johnson on the reload, and he ends the drought.
Really don't think it's going in, and it really hasn't at a high percentage. Only 26% from 3 in conference, but he believes he should be shooting it, and he can get it going.
Moses Wright has 7 to lead Georgia Tech. And Moore hits a 3, and we're level at 18.
From 3 in conference play. And again, he buries it. The non-shooters coming out here today in Atlanta.
Whoa, Moses Wright went up to meet Femi Au'Diese, and with 2 hands, he pinned it.
It's a big-time play. I mean, he comes from the foul line.
And Nick honored that one home, and here comes Wright. Devoe slashing to the cup, his first points today.
They have space, and you can move and cut. Here, Georgia Tech forcing guys to do a lot individually.
Good entry that time, and this time Champagny converts. He's got a half dozen. Parham got some space, and he drills it. First points for Bubba Parham today, coming off a dozen on Friday at Clemson. Run a lot of stuff for it doesn't seem, in chatting with Jeff Capel, that he's going to find some points in a similar way that Champagny does, as they throw up the lob for Moses Wright, getting it from Alvarado, and Tech's up by 7. And Toney skies for the rebound. Toney straight back the other way to the cup, his first points today. Only 2 fast break points for Pitt in this first half. Alvarado lays it in. 12-second difference between game and shot clocks here as we wind down the first half. Alvarado went up top for Wright on the reload with the left hand.
Johnson just trying to do too much, trying to get too deep. When the pass is there, it's an easy basketball play.
Wright got the lob from Alvarado over the top, and the lead is now double digits for Georgia Tech. I told you, Pitt hasn't played since last Saturday. And they have come out slow so far. Au'Diese Toney with a welcome sight. He connects from deep. Coulibaly was there on a double. And Moses Wright turns it over. Transition 3 for Ithiel Horton is down, and back-to-back triples were much needed for Pitt.
So when there's space, and you have space in transition, he can be really effective. A really good pass there.
Moses Wright on a rack attack. Up 7. 9-point Georgia Tech lead, and Moses Wright has 17. Margin is 7 early on here in the second half. Johnson with some contact, no whistle, and a nice streak to the cup from Xavier Johnson. Pitt showed a little token pressure there and backs off. Alvarado turned the corner and got by Terrell Brown after he was held to single digits on Friday. We told you about the missed free throws down the stretch. He also didn't have an assist or a steal. Just the second game in his career where he didn't have an assist or a steal. Khalid Moore off the shot fake. Nice shot from the mid-range. He's got 5. One of the simple pleasures in life. A very good shot fake, Mr. Spatola.
That was the only way you were breaking loose in your little schoolyard pickup games, was to multiple shot fake.
Toney on the drive to the basket, and it's a 2-point game.
They've gotten some stops. And Au'Diese Toney has gone on a little run here.
And Bubba Parham puts an end to it. Better angle on the post entry to find Champagnie and among the trees, and he spun it off the window. Alvarado tried to stick with Horton around the screen, and Horton, that's all he needed for space to hit another. Ithiel said he felt like he was trapped, not being able to play all year. A lot of guys can relate to that, the old way of the transfer. But boy, he's playing well for the Panthers tonight as Wright scores for Tech. This feels like a crucial spot in this game with the lead at 7. Can Georgia Tech stretch it? Can Pitt trim the margin? Nice. Right at the rim. He's got 22 today.
Cuts right to the basket, right to the front of the rim. Good offense.
Au'Diese finishes. He knew Alvarado was behind him. Now Toney wanted it. He's got a size advantage on Devoe. Champagnie turned to the inside and finished, plus the foul for Justin Champagnie. Horton's been terrific in the second half. Toney wants it. He's not getting a touch. Now he does from Coulibaly, and Toney got it to go while falling down to the floor.
And the size advantage, he wanted that ball badly.
Turned over out of the corner. Johnson tracked it down, and we're tied at 55.
The three-quarter court back into the 2-3 zone, and then throwing in, sprinkling in some man-to-man, has really put Georgia Tech's offense on its heels, although that'll really good hands.
Johnson, that's where you said he's at his best. He found Toney, who missed it, and follows it up this time to cut it to a 1-possession game. He gets it back here. Alvarado is all over him. Johnson spinning through that contact. Are you kidding me, Xavier Johnson? You see 18 Panther turnovers. Parham out of the corner. Yes, sir. Au'Diese now. Toney banks that one in. Horton, tough shot over Wright, and Pitt just will not die in this one. With Tech ahead by 6, and Georgia Tech, weary from all the games they have had, hangs on at home.